right? This is the first term, grade 8, part 2, right? Paper number 1, right? So Uda, I am going to discuss our first thing, first question. This is the first question that I have given you, right? Right. Now I am going to discuss this. Right? Right. Okay. Now I will discuss this in the board. I'll make a board again. Explain karanna. Right. So Uda, paper number 1. Right. Part 2. First question. First question, part A. Right. Find the perimeter of given figures. Right. Part A is. So Uda, here we have something like this. This is 4 centimeters and this height is also 4 centimeters. This length is 2 centimeters and all the corners are 90 degrees. Right? And this length is 2 centimeters. Right. So how to find the perimeter of this? Very easy. Right? So Uda, you know this length. This is 2. Right? If this length is 2, right? If this length is 2, you know this is 2 because this is 4. Right? 2 plus 2. This length is 2. You know this length is 4 and you know the length of this one is 2 centimeters. 4 plus 2, 6. Altogether this length is 6. Alright. Now it is very easy to find the perimeter. I will begin from here. So I have put a star mark there so that I know, right? This is the point that I have started. Alright. So that I will not be having any confusions when I am ending the lengths, right? So I have taken my pencil and I have put a small mark here. So that means I have started adding from this length. I will do addition like clockwise. So that is my preferred way, right? If you want, you can do anti-clockwise as well, right? So this is 2. So all the lengths are centimeters. I am not going to write each and every time 2 centimeters plus 4 centimeters plus 5 centimeters plus blah blah blah. Right? Centimeter is a common term, so that I will take it out from the bracket. Common term. Keep that in your mind. Huh? Right? So 2 plus 4 plus 2, right? Plus 2, right? Then plus 4, right? Then plus 6, right? Now close bracket, I will put centimeters at the end because this is common term. I am not going to write 2 centimeters, centimeters. Instead of repeating, I have taken it outside the bracket because it is common. And now I can add 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 2, 8, 8 plus 2, 10, 10 plus 4, 14, 20. Yes, 20 centimeters. So if you have this one, you will get 3 marks. Right? And this is A. Figure A. Figure B. So you have an arrow. Correct? This length equals this length equals this length equals this. That is 6 centimeters. All of these are 6. Right? This length equals this length equals this length. Right? All three lengths are equal 2 centimeters. So Buddha, right? I will do it this one in different way, right? But I will let you know the way first, right? So Buddha, here perimeter equals, right? 6 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 6 centimeters, 2 centimeters. So you are going to add me, right? Right? Instead of doing that, I will do something like this. This is 6 centimeters, right? 6 multiplied by how many 6 centimeters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 6 multiplied by 4 plus. How many 2 centimeters are there? 1, 2, 3. Right? How many 2 centimeters? 2 times 3. At the end, I will put centimeters. Because this is centimeter, this is centimeter. At the end, I have put it. 6 into 4. 24. Plus 2 into 3. 6. 24 plus 6, 30. If you want, you can do the addition of these things, right? Like I did earlier. Begin from here. Then add 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 6. 30. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 sixes. 1, 2, 3. 3 twos. Done. Right? So 6 into 4, 24, 2 into 3, 6. 30. Done. Here. If you have that, you will get 3 marks. C. Red Cross. Ratu Purusa Samaj. This length equals this length equals this length equals this. And length is 3 centimeters. Okay, very familiar to the previous one. This length equals this length equals this length here, this length here, this length here, this. 5 centimeters. So how to find the perimeter? You can use the same way. Perimeter equals, right? How many 3 centimeters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 into 4 plus how many 5 centimeters are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 multiplied by 8 centimeters. Common term. 3 into 4. 12. Chirag, can you tell me the answer for 5 into 8? The answer. Huh? I couldn't hear. Minuti?
Sir, 40.
40.
Yes.
Yes. 40.
The total answer is 52 cm.
Yes. See. Right? Okay. Then part B. Right. So what is here in the part B? A and B are parts of metallic wire with equal lengths of 48 centimeters. So there are 2 wires. each length is 48 centimeters. This one is 48 centimeters. So this is A, right? Wire A. And this is the other wire that is called B. And it is 48 centimeters also. Right. A and B are parts of metallic wire with equal lengths of 48 centimeters. Question number 1. Let's see. We are going to read that. The student makes an equilateral triangle using the wire. Draw a rough sketch of this triangle and mark the lengths of its sides. Right? Mark the lengths of its sides. Right? So students make an equilateral triangle using the wire A buta. Right? Okay, please make it like the students make an equilateral triangle using the wire A. Right? Using the wire A at the end. Draw a rough sketch of this triangle and mark the lengths of its sides. So we know how to draw an equilateral triangle. What is the main property of an equilateral triangle, Budhi? Can anyone tell me? What is the main property? Main characteristics of an equilateral triangle? You need to remember. What is that? What was that? Can anyone tell me? What is the main property, main characteristic?
Sides are need to be equal.
Yes.
Angles are need to be equal in magnitude.
Yeah, superb. Irsha told me both. But here, what is the thing? What is the property that's related with the length? All the sides are equal in length. Yes. So all the sides should be equal in length. So this is my wire A. Now I have taken my wire A and I will fold it. I will fold it like I am having a equilateral triangle. Right? Like I am having an equilateral triangle like this way. Now this is my 48 centimeter wire. Right? All together 48 centimeter wire, and I am going to fold it in order to have a equilateral triangle like this. Now can anyone tell me how to find the length of one side? What is the perimeter of this total triangle? If I am using wire A, now think. If I am using wire A to prepare this triangle, right? I am using this wire A to prepare this triangle, and I am going to fold this one now. Fold this 48 centimeter into an equilateral triangle. Now tell me what is the length of a side?
B divided by 3.
Huh? Which divide by which?
B divided by 3.
3 divide by
32.
no. What is the length of this side? This side and this side.
Magnitude of A or B, both.
Now I am asking if I use this 48 centimeter wire total length to make this particular triangle by folding this wire. I am folding this wire, right? Around this equilateral triangle. Now I am asking what is the magnitude of this length of this one, one single side.
Centimeter.
How they?
16 centimeter.
16 centimeters. So I am taking this 48 centimeter wire and I will make this total figure, right? So I will write my perimeter of this equilateral triangle is perimeter is 48 centimeters. Alright. Now, because this wire has been fold around this equilateral triangle, so my perimeter is 48 centimeters. So if you want to find the length of one side, length of one side can be calculated, right, by dividing this 48 centimeters by 3. 48 centimeters divided by 3. So it is 16 centimeters. Okay? Because we have 3 sides, right? So 48 is the perimeter. 48 divided by 3 will give you this one of the length, right? Length of one side, right? 16 centimeters, right? Then the student makes a rectangle using wire B. Then a student makes a rectangle using wire B. The length of the rectangle is 16 centimeters, right? Ute, if you have this kind of a question, you should or you must draw a rough sketch. Alright. Now they are telling draw a rough sketch of this rectangle and mark its sides. Alright, sides mark, right? So the second question. I am drawing this rectangle. This is the rough sketch. They are saying, right, length of that rectangle is 16 centimeters. Length. The length of that rectangle is 16 centimeters. And how you are going to find the breadth? Right? If this is B, this side is B. If this is 16 centimeters, this side is 16 centimeters. Right? So the total perimeter of the rectangle is equal to 48 centimeters. Because you are using this 48 centimeter wire to make this rectangle by folding. Right? By using this 48 centimeters. So the perimeter of this rectangle is 48 centimeters. Right? And you know how to write down the perimeter of this rectangle, right? By adding all the lengths, right? Make B plus B, that is your breadth, and 16 plus 16.
The 8.
Breadth is 8, right? Okay, let's see. Super. Right? So the B plus B, 2B. 16 plus 16, 32. Now 48. Now, if you want to find the value of B, what can you do for this 32? You are going to remove it. To remove that, what you are going to do?
Subtract.
Subtract from both sides. This 32, right? Subtract 32 from this side, right? Subtract 32 from this side. Maybe, right? Cancel out. So here in this side you have 2b. 2b equals 48 minus 32. 16, right? If you want to find the value of b, what you can do here?
Divide by 2.
Divide by 2. Single side or both? You are going to divide both. Yes. Yes. Divide both sides by 2. 2 times 1, 2 times 1. 16 divided by 2.
B is equals 8.
8. So the B is equal to 8 centimeters. So breadth is 8 centimeters. Right? Breadth is 8 centimeters. Right. Right. So in the third question, right? Triangle is like 16 centimeters to one side. Now, in the third question, they are asking, You need to read the third question very carefully. Right? The student makes combined plane figure, right? Combined plane figure by removing one side of the triangle. By removing one side of the triangle, right? One side of the triangle. So I am going to draw that triangle here. Same side, same thing. Right? So this is my triangle, equilateral triangle. This side is 16 centimeters. This side 16 centimeters. This side also 16 centimeters. We have found that. We have found that all the lengths are equal in magnitude. 16, 16, 16. Now, right, by removing one side of the triangle in one and joining the rest to the length of rectangle. Length of rectangle is 16 centimeters. So I am going to remove this part so that I will make this rectangle here. Right? I will join this rectangle from here. Right? So that I am going to remove this part. Alright. So this is my combined figure where my length of the rectangle is 16 centimeters and breadth is 8 centimeters. This side is 8 centimeters and also this side is 8 centimeters. Alright. Now this is the rough sketch. Alright. Right. Then draw the rough sketch for this combined figure. Done. Find the perimeter of it. Now this is a composite figure. Perimeter can be found. I will add from here. Right? 16 plus 8 plus 16 plus 8 plus 16. I'm not going to add like that. Open bracket. How many 16s are there? 1, 2, 3. 16 multiplied by 3 plus how many 8s are there? 1, 2. 8 multiplied by 2 centimeters. All of them are
62.
62. Okay, let's check it. 16 multiplied by 3, 48 plus 8 multiplied by 2, 60 centimeters. 48 plus 60. 8 plus 6, 14, 64, right? Right. So, total perimeter of the figure is 64. Right? Okay. So, they understood this?
Yes, sir.
Okay, super. So, they understood?
Yes,